Hey everybody, welcome back to Landshark Garage. On this episode, Mrs. Landshark surprised me with a new tool. We're going to take a look at it. Here we go. Before we get talking about that tool, let's talk about some other tools that I've come across recently. A guy in town was cleaning out a garage that his grandfather, or his wife's father had stored a bunch of stuff in, and he was an old car guy, and I picked up some different stuff. Kind of an old school chain breaker. Never had one of them. That was laying around. Looks like it's been used a million times. This old USA made Imperial flanging tool. Doesn't have the anvil with it, you know, it screws over it, but it's made in America, so you know it's good. Got that, I'll add it to my collection of flanging stuff. But the real cool thing was this snap-on WA60E caster camber gauge. This thing is sweet. So I'll just walk around and take a look at it. This is made to hook into your rim. That part and this part down here. This expands to fit your rim. Probably won't fit very many 22-inch rims or anything like that, but like a 15-inch rim, or the rims that they had back in the day. And then it's all adjustable. All the bubbles and stuff work on it. Kind of cool. I probably won't ever use it. It's just cool to have around. And you know, if it's snap-on, it probably just got paid for in the last month or two. I don't know, it's probably from the 70s. Haven't really checked that much into it. It's got kingpin angle. It's got your caster and camber. I'm actually going to put it on the old Camaro and try it out just to see, you know, compared to an actual alignment machine once we take that to get the alignment, just to see if I can figure out how to use this to set stuff. But it's pretty cool, and you know, it's free. I don't want something like that to go to waste. That's a quality tool, made in Kenosha, Wisconsin, United States of America. So that's a couple of freebies that I've gotten. Now let's get into Mrs. L's present for me. So if you have watched any of our episodes, you've probably seen this rickety pile of garbage floating around. This is my tool cart. It's probably got one or two too many wrenches on it, I'm not sure, but it's always been a thorn in Mrs. Landshark's side, how ugly it is, and she's afraid it's going to fall over and stuff like that. And it's got its purpose, and I hate walking back and forth to the toolbox, so I said, if you want to get me something, figure out a different tool cart. And look what she come across. This is a KT Tool International 30-inch adjustable work table. I think she picked it up on Amazonia for like 99 bucks. On the side of it, it says matte green, and that's what it is. It's supposed to be able to hold 200 pounds, I believe, and it's adjustable. Heard of K-Tool? K-Tool International. Got a drawer on it, got some compartments. So let's put it together. Alright, so these are the instructions. Instructions in 3 languages, gotta be good. Doesn't say fragile on it. There's the English instructions right there. Woo! We'll put them over there, see if we need them sometime. She loves it when I do that. So the first thing I noticed is this cart has this drawer. Look at how far out the drawer comes. That's awesome. It's got a latch. Can't get a wrench in to tighten it. Then it should have came with a wrench. KD International. Ah, that's awesome. Well, suppose a guy could have put a couple washers on there. Shouldn't have to. Shouldn't be a problem. I mean, it's tight. It isn't like it's going to come loose without noticing it. Anyway, I see these holes are threaded where that plate goes on there. The guy that had the snap-on alignment set up, he had an anvil there just like a half hour before I stopped by and looked at the stuff that he had. Someone had stopped and got that anvil, and I've been looking for an anvil, like a big one, just because it'd be handy to have one. Not like I got a lot of space, but it would be kind of cool to have one. And yeah, they had already gotten rid of it. That sucked. Oh, nice and true that is. I don't know if you can see how far off it is. It screws in there though. I mean, it's gonna do what it's supposed to do. So there's the lower stand. Moves around a bit. Tighten that up, see if that makes a difference. I don't know why it's got that smaller head on it. Yeah, that's roughly right. Kind of liking it right there. That size. Sits a little kitty wampus to the stand. It's got a channel that goes through. Yeah, I like that. Probably be way better than that guy over there. When you start seeing if it'll actually hold 220 pounds of tools, because you know I'm going to try and put that on there. I'm constantly having to go to the toolbox anyway, because that thing there, metric. I don't need metric, I don't need plastic anymore. That's way sturdier than that thing. I'm actually going to push this tool cart over to that one to transfer the tools. That's how rickety the other one is. It served its purpose. Of course, it's probably got 90 pounds more than it's supposed to have. I don't know about this thing here, but let's see. It's cut to fit, so we'll see. I don't know. I like a piece of pig mat more than anything, but we're gonna put her in there and see. So overall, not a bad tool cart for $100. Got bumpers on it. Everything's tight, nice wheels, rolls nice. Doesn't feel tippy. That thing, every time this knucklehead here got close to it, it would kind of waver around and tell you how much it loves you. Let's put some tools in it. Look out, buddy. It's even got a spot for a beer. Cyclops lights, 1 and 2, his and hers. That's what that is. Yellow one's mine. Maroon one is Mrs. L's. Screwdrivers, 1/4-inch drive, 5/16 nut driver, Mayhew pry bar, got its own magnet. Another screwdriver, that's kind of a prying screwdriver. Craftsman auto opener. I'll hang right on the side here. I'll have this all drummed up in no time. Grip-on rubber, is that what they're called? Grip mat. G-R-Y-P-M-A-T. These things are freaking awesome. I might have to make myself a catcher down there, because I like bottom trays for stuff like this and bungee straps, crap like that. It's just a pouch. It's got like Leatherman in it and small, like, I use that for taking apart connectors and whatnot. So a couple markers in it, some small markers. It's got this Mayhew It's a center punch. I have a set on order that is just like this, except it's like one's a little hammer on this end, and the other one is got hammers on both ends, and the other one's got like a cold chisel on it. Because it doesn't seem like it's that much, but when you're doing that in a tight spot, you might be able to drive out that pin you can't get to. And they're on sale for a pretty good price. Gear wrench, pry bar, doesn't fit in the slot. Dang, there we go. Oh, if I want that hanging on there anyway. Regular pry bar going there pretty good though. So I put that on the toolbox. Hey, that maybe would hang there. I got so many of these little magnets. They're strong. They're used to make fan clutches. Picked a whole bunch of them up at one time, and they're so strong you can just attach stuff to anything you want to right there. Okay, 12-foot Craftsman, needle nose, pliers, side cutters, Carlisle, 100 tooth. If you watch my other tool show, you know all these tools. Carlisle 100 tooth ratchet, awesome. Little ball peen hammer. Milwaukee markers. I like them a lot better than like Sharpies. Carbide scraper. I don't know what I'm going to put in the drawer. Regular old scraper that I use for everything else. Mid-size socket set. Standard regular set. Paintbrush. Magnet. Magnet. Always magnets. Extensions. 3 of them. Little pick. Ratchet strap. Or 2. Glove hanger. Bungee strap. Get to the bottom of your tool cart, all of a sudden you find, that's where that went. Oh, I wonder I couldn't find that when I had to put it on the Camaro. Speed square, that'll probably go in here. That almost needs a tool mat in there. Made a lot of noise when I put it in there. There we go. I'm pretty sure I'll have more crap on there. Gotta get the DeWalt's in there. Looks like I'm missing my drivers. They're sitting up on top of the heater there. I'm gonna retire that one to my storage shed, so I got a place for the tools that I keep down there. So there's a little video, something different. Thanks for watching our episodes. We really appreciate it. Never forget, drive your shit. We'll see ya.